Good day to you. My name is Maria Kądzielska and you're watching Poland Daily Culture. And do you know the story of Irena Sendlerova and what she was doing during the World War II? We hope you know, because there will be a fabulous musical devoted to all her heroism. With us in the studio on Skype is Brian Kite, the director. Again, thank you for calling us.
Thank you for having me.
You are right now in Poznan working on the musical, just finishing the last scratches, because very soon on the 27th of August there will be a premiere. So you are just wrapping it up. But so you're American. How your cooperation with Polish actors looks like?
It's been an incredible experience working with the Polish artists, producers, actors, designers. They're all so talented. There's such a rich tradition of theater in Poland. I definitely feel I must be on my best game when I'm here, because they challenge me, and we have had a great conversation back and forth about how to bring this story to life. From the beginning, I said, I don't just want this to be a documentary. I want it to feel like theater, to be poetic, to be enticing and exciting and beautiful to look at. And they have stepped up to it. It's great. You know, we always are trying to communicate, but sometimes when we can't find the words, we do it with pictures or drawings or hand gestures to make sure that we are all agreeing on what we're talking about.
This might be also a challenge, but also a great opportunity, and I hope that beautiful things will come out of it. I would say the best out of Polish culture, the best out of American culture, and then being able to tell this story of World War II, the story which actually touches Poles and Jews in the same way. But we have, well, you touched something from the World War II, but we have an ongoing conflict right now in Ukraine, which is traumatizing for Polish people and for Ukrainians as well, of course. But well, trying to resonate with it. I know you have some Ukrainians also on the set. How do you cooperate with them, and how this cooperation looks like?
Yes, we do have some Ukrainians in the show. One woman who came from a theater in Ukraine and said, I'm here, can you help me, to the producers? And we said, yes, let's work with you. And she's incredible in the show. Also, although she's lived in Poland many, many years, one of our leads is directly from Ukraine. Her family's all Ukrainian. In fact, we have a scene in the show. I hope she doesn't mind me telling this story. We have a scene in the show between Irena and Adam, her love interest, the person that she likes, and she says, you have to get out of the ghetto. It's still early in the time of the ghetto. He could leave. We need to get you out of here. We could sneak you out. We could find you here. He says, no, I won't leave. I'm not leaving. This is my family, my people, my faith. I'm staying here in the ghetto. Don't try to drag me out. And she cannot convince him to leave for a good part of the play. And I said to the actor, you know, you have to imagine, the actress, you have to imagine what this would be like. You have to make him leave. And he just won't, because he thinks the right thing to do is to stay. She says, it's not a problem for me to do this scene. I had the same conversation with my brother 3 days ago. He's in Ukraine. I said, there's no shame in leaving. He has a medical exemption, I think, or could come. She said, no, I'm not leaving. I will stay here. I'm going to be with my people, with my friends, with my family that's still here, and I won't leave. She said, I have no problem playing this scene. I just lived it 3 days ago.
Which is, of course, horrible. And I think that once again, we kind of relive this moment and this experience and all the heroism which Irena showed. We are just seeing it back again, just behind our border, and sometimes even here right now in Poland, because there are people who are saving Ukrainians and Ukrainian children, and opening up their homes and opening up their flats and other places for giving them shelter. And we don't know what will be the end of this conflict. So and asking you, also looking at this from an American perspective, do you feel like that the history repeats itself?
Well, sadly, yes. Here we are again with a very similar story. I mean, it's not, I hope it's not as extreme as World War II. It doesn't get to that point, but this is happening right now, the same sort of story. We don't seem to learn from this. And Irena, later in her life, she said those exact words. She said, I don't think the world learned yet from what happened in World War II. We're still not past it. And she was right. Even after she died, look where we are, still fighting the same fight and having these same struggles. It's deeply upsetting to think about that. And that's why it's so important to stay focused on these lessons of hope that Irena talked about.
Well, that's beautiful what you said, and I hope that a lot of people will actually find the same courage which Irena finds right now to face the situations which are going on there. And of course, children are unfortunately dying in Ukraine in the most horriblest way, all done by Russian soldiers, and that we will ourselves find this courage. Thank you for bringing up and giving light to, for bringing up back the story of Irena Sendlerova. And of course, we invite all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily, to watch it and to be inspired and to come to Poznan to see the musical. And thank you for watching our show.